Good morning, everyone. It's Brenda from Southern Twist Yarns. How is everyone today? I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to get on as I am adjusting. Oh, and I've got a piece of hair sticking straight up my front of my head. Anyway, welcome to Thursday. Inspire Me. Well, everything's crooked here. It's because I'm late. I'm really, really late. And the door's unlocked, so we may get customers, and if we have people that come in, oh well, they can join in and say hello. So welcome. I am Brenda Hedstrom. I'm the owner here at Southern Twist Yarns, and I am so glad that you are here. I want to talk to you about what's going on. We have some pretty exciting stuff happening in the shop, and the biggest news I have for you is that we are turning 7 years old. I still have that hair sticking up. 7 years old next week. It's hard to believe we've been through so much together, all of us, with the pandemic and hurricanes and the downturn in the industry and all the craziness that's going on in the world right now. But we are so pleased to still be here and to still be open for you, and hope that you will participate in what we have in store for the next 3 weeks. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and I think you will too. If you don't get the newsletter, I suggest you subscribe to that, because that's full of all kinds of information. Hi, Robin. So that's full of all kinds of information of what we're celebrating in the next 3 weeks, and also anything new we have in the shop and classes. But this week particularly, we're talking about playing bingo. We're playing yarn bingo. So if you didn't get the newsletter, you can go to the website, look at the header page on the website, and you'll see something about our birthday bash. So this year we decided to do something different and spread it out. And we are going to play bingo. This is your bingo card or piece of paper. So when you go to the website, you'll have a place where you can download it. You can play from home. You can play in the shop. We've made it so that it's very, very user friendly. You do not have to come and sit in the shop and do anything like that. So, although you can. So take a look at this. You've got 3 weeks to complete it. We're going to have you turn it in on June 4th. And then on Friday, June 5th, we'll do the drawing for the prizes. So it's going to be, hi, Jamie, a whole lot of fun. And I hope that you will enjoy it. You can read about it. There are things on the bingo card like stitch with a friend. So obviously, if you can't come in here, if you don't live here, I know, Sue, you don't live here, right? So you can't really get into the shop and sit and stitch. You can do it at home. Just have someone take a picture of you wherever you are stitching, whatever you're doing, and email it to us. We have a special email address set up just to receive your bingo cards. You can fill that bingo card up today if you want to. You can fill that bingo. You have it up till the 4th of June to fill that bingo card. Share a picture of your stash, and don't be embarrassed, right? I don't care if it's 2 skeins of yarn or if it's 200 skeins of yarn. Send a picture. You can email it all in. Don't worry, we're not going to be hard noses about this. But what happens when you fill your card? So if you get all 4 corners, you get entered into prize C. If you fill a diagonal, either way, across diagonal, you get entered into the drawing for prize B. If you fill the whole card, if you do a blackout of the card, you get entered into prize A. Now, if you all have been with us for 7 years, you know we don't give away chintzy prizes. So there's good stuff in these, and you are going to love it. So play, go to the website, learn more. I did a post on Facebook about it. You can call the shop. If you're not comfortable in downloading your card, if you're not sure how to do that, come into the shop and you can pick one up. It's just an 8 by 10 piece of paper. It's not actually a card. It's actually going to be fun. So what else am I going to talk to you about? I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on the rest of the week. So we will start this on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending, we will have a new yarn that you've not seen before. We have new accessories and yarn and things coming in throughout the entire 3 weeks. Some of it may be refreshers of what you've seen before. Some of it may be totally brand new. So those things will be happening all throughout the week. We will open a box a day if we get a box a day in. We have some special things coming just for our anniversary. And on Friday, next Friday, for those of you that want to come in, and we're actually going to have some cake and some sparkling wine or non-sparkling or non-wine if you would prefer that. But come in and celebrate our birthday with us and our anniversary, however you want to put it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So keep watching for that. I'll be updating and the information as I go along and let you know everything that's happening. Now, you may wonder, and I should have said this first, why I am here by myself. Evie is away with her mom and taking care of her situation. So we miss you very, very much, Evie, and look forward to you coming back in town. But we know that you are where you need to be right now. Hi, Cheyenne. Good to see you. So I also want to talk to you about some of the things that I saw while I was at market. I wasn't really great about sending videos. For some reason, there must have been so many people in that place that I just kept getting Wi-Fi issues. Just so you know, there were over 6,000 people that attended that trade show. So it was an amazing trade show, and I saw some pretty amazing stuff. I'm going to share with you some of our old friends that we bought from before had some new things, and I found some brand new stuff in here that I'm really excited about sharing. And the first one I want to share with you about is a company called Lamana. This poor little skein has been through my carry-on, and it's been pulled in and out. This is Lamana. It's a German company. Their yarns are so unbelievably you just can't even imagine. I'm going to be sitting in the shop in the next few days, as many as I can, and knitting some swatches up. You're welcome to come in, take a peek at this. This is absolutely gorgeous yarn. This skein that I have, this ball that I'm holding right now, is called Roma, and it is cashmere and silk. And it is unbelievably light. They have a pattern for a little scarf, which I'm going to try to get knit, that takes one ball of yarn. Their colors are, like you see, they're very solid. If you think there are other companies that are very similar to this as far as their color schemes go, but this yarn is absolutely fabulous, and I can't wait to get working on it. Another yarn that they have that I was really interested in is called Como. It's a super fine merino. This is, if you look at this ball, you're thinking, whoa, that's not very much. Excuse me. It is only 25 grams, but they have a special way of processing their product that makes the yarn extra light. I don't know how they do it. I can't explain it to you. They had a color work sweater, a full color work sweater. The entire sweater was knit in color work, and it was unbelievably light, almost to the point where we could wear it more than just one day a year here. It was stunning. So again, beautiful, beautiful, bounce to this yarn. Their yarns are really great. They're really fluffy. They also have the cashmere, superfine merino and cashmere. We probably will not get this in until closer to the fall, but it is, again, just an unbelievably gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful yarn. These are great for sweaters or scarves, actually. And then the one that really interests me a lot, because it's so important for our area, is called Perla. And Perla is silk, baby alpaca, and Pima cotton. This is just one of their colors. So their colors tend to be a little neutral, although they do have really lots of pops. So I was looking on their website yesterday and started getting my order in. So watch for that. This is called Lamana. If you stop in the shop and you want to squeeze one of these little balls of yarn, please say that. If you want to come in and knit a swatch for me, I'd even love that more, especially since I'm by myself this week. So this is Lamana, one of my favorite yarns that I was just blown away by their booth. I should have taken more pictures, but you'll be seeing that. Also, one of the things that was really interesting to me is Circolo. You know, we have Circolo cotton in here and we've had their products different, but this is a new product that they came out with, and they had this beautiful top. I may have posted a picture. If not, I will do that. This is called Bohemia, and Bohemia is super wash merino silk and mohair. Only 10%. So it is not scratchy in the least. It is soft. It is squishy. A good price point on this. Again, this is another one that I will be doing some testing knitting on. So if you want to come in, if you're in the area and you say, hey, I'll test knit a swatch for you, I would love it if you would do that. So this is from Circolo. Also from Circolo, they had a couple of new ones, a couple of new variegated cottons. You don't see variegated cotton very much, and if you do, it's usually not done real well. Rachel took half of each one of these skeins home because she's going to do some crochet swatches and I'm going to do some knitted ones. But look at the pretty colors for variegated. I don't remember the name of this one. It's on my desk in the back, sorry. And this is called Love, and it's very textured. But again, really pretty. So this will make some really pretty socks. Lots and lots of fun items you'll be able to knit with this. And this is 100% cotton. So we're working on an order for these. As soon as we get some test swatches made up, we want to test that. They also had a yarn, and I thought I brought one home. I don't know if it fell out of my suitcase or what happened. That is an alpaca and cotton blend. And oh my gosh, it is to die for. That is on order along with the Bohemia. So I'm not sure when we will receive that order yet. I have to decide on the cottons first. So those are some of the new things. Also, Malabrigo has come out with 2 new bases. They didn't have samples of one of their bases, but it is an absolute beautiful silk and cotton yarn. Unbelievable colors. I'll put some pictures on social media about that. But this is one of their new bases that totally intrigued me. This is called Torzal. I'm going to get really close because look at that. Can you see that? I don't. Sometimes the camera distorts it. But this is absolutely gorgeous yarn. It is 100% superwash wool. And I unwound this one because I'm going to put it on the... So this one has some browns and greens and just really, really, really pretty. Resembles some of the yarn that you see from other dyers. I'm really excited about this. You know, we love Malabrigo. They just do the best stuff. And I picked up 3 different small little skeins. So if you want to come in and take a peek at that, you are very welcome to do that. We also visited our good friends at Pasquale, and they have come out with an absolutely 100% cashmere. Sorry, I'm getting dry throat. I'm looking, I want to compare this with the stuff from Lamana. So again, I need a test knitter. So if you want to come in and test knit a swatch for me, there's usually enough on here to make like a little scarf or something. If after we have it in the shop for a while, if you want it back, you can have it if you test knit. So those are just some of the things that I found at market. I visited the redesigned bags. Many of you have asked about the redesigned bags. Yes, yes, yes. I will be placing an order for the redesigned bags. They have some new designs that are just fabulous. So watch for those. What else do I want to talk to you about? I went to look for some new notions. We have some new notions coming in. We have lots of fun things that will be coming in throughout our 3-week anniversary celebration. So watch for those. Like I said, we'll be opening a new box, at least once a week, a couple of times a week, depending upon when things come in. You just never know. So I want to talk to you about inspiration for projects that you can start, and I will show you my Hearthside sweater. It's not done. Don't judge. I am a little busy. So I have finished, I love this thing. I have finished my sweater part of my sweater. And I have finished the bottom band. You can see that. Now I am picking up to go around. And the reason I'm picking up in the pattern, if you have the pattern, if you're interested in joining us for this class and / knit along, this pattern calls for also the garter stitch all the way around. So I just started picking up for that. And the reason in the pattern, it tells you to do your sleeves first. I find doing the sleeves first will make it a little bit more cumbersome. And I am trying really hard to make this a reversible sweater. So that required me to do a little bit of extra finagling of how I'm doing it. So this is the original side that I started. And I made mine extra long too, by the way. And this is the other side of the sweater. This is totally knit in brioche. If you have not ever knit brioche, Evie has, and you want to make the sweater, Evie has classes. She has already had a couple of different classes, but this has been so much fun. And brioche is kind of thick. It's very stretchy. You will need to can treat this kind of for us like a jacket in the winter, and that's exactly what it'll be. I'm still trying to figure out how to make my sleeves reversible, but I think I've accomplished the bands so far. And if you want to know my tricks, you have to sign up for the class. So thanks, Sue. So think about taking that class. We're going to be starting that in June. Hi, Rachel. So we want you to sign up for that class. You do need to know how to knit brioche. This is not a beginning brioche class. You do need to know how to knit brioche flat, and you need to know how to knit brioche in the round. We'll start it out as a class to get you started. We'll pick our times when we're going to meet, and then we will turn it into a knit along as you go. So you have a lot of knitting before you get to the part where you pick up for the button bands and everything. So another project that I started that we talked about is the vanilla sweater. I love this pattern. This is a combination of knit and crochet. So if I get really close, you can see that the panels in the center are crocheted, and then you pick up and knit. She has two versions, one long sleeve, one short sleeve. I'm doing the short sleeve. And this is mine. I am doing this out of Wonderland Summer Silk. Those are my panels. Here, I'll do it this way so you can see. So this is my panel, my front panel that I crocheted out of the Summer Silk. And then I am doing the body of the sweater out of Hampton, which is a cotton and linen blend. So can you see that? Let me step back a little bit. So this is very fun, very interesting design. I'm having a ball with it. If you knit and if you crochet, you can make this. It is not difficult. If you know how to knit and you don't know how to crochet, then sign up with a class from Rachel. And she will be happy to teach you how to crochet so that you can make this sweater. Or vice versa, if you are a crocheter. This is a very, very simple pattern of lace. Take a class with Carissa, and you will be able to learn how to make this pattern. Really simple. It goes really fast. There are some short rows. There is some shaping to it. So lots and lots of options. So think about that. It is vanilla. It is not a class on the website yet, but if you are interested in that class, say, yes, I want to learn, let us know, and we will put that class on this schedule for you. Also coming up, Rachel has a crocheted bag, and I forgot to bring it back here. You can see that on our website. If you want to crochet, we have some fabulous bag yarn, recycled bag yarn that you can come in and purchase. And we've got great patterns, whether you want a small one, a big one, if you make a market bag. Rachel's got that class on her schedule, so be sure to sign up for that class. And another thing I forgot to tell you, one of the things that I did when I was online is I was very lucky to get to take a class with Patty Lyons. It was a very enlightening class. And not only did I do that, but I have made purchase of her bag, her Fix It book. If you have not had that, her knitting tips and tricks. I may be reversing that. So that book will be back in stock soon. We've got her workbook coming in, and she has a new book that will be released called Knitting ER, How to Fix All of Your Knitting Mistakes. Really, really exciting about that. I also picked up some new crochet books and some other new knitting books. So we've got so much coming in. It was such a good market to go to. And I am really looking forward to that. So get your bingo card before I go. I got it. The shop is already open, and make sure you go onto the website. Happy 7th anniversary to Southern Twist Yarns. Play bingo. You will have so much fun. This is not going to be difficult. You can do it at home. You can come in the shop. I think you'll really have a good time with it. Go to the website if you did not get the email. If you would like the newsletter and you didn't get a copy of it that explains a little bit more, please email me, tell me that you want it, or send me a text at the shop, and I can forward that to you. It's just going to be a lot of fun, and we have a lot of really fun surprises coming for you during those 3 weeks. So I need to get to work. Thank you all for stopping in and saying hello. Come in and squeeze the new yarn. Raise your hand and knit a swatch for me. I would love it if you would do that. That would be great. We've got some great stuff coming in, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll see you this week. I'll be here the rest of the week on my own. So stop in, say hello, and hopefully we will have Evie back in the shop with us in next week sometime. So Evie, again, if you're watching, just know we're thinking of you and miss you. So everyone have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody.